strategy here at Fauxing Airlines? Well, one of the first things we did was that we invested in employee training early and kept our compensation above the industry wage. From the start, our company was focused on keeping our companies happy and fed. Our HR budget grew in most quarters. As a result, we maintained a high level of employee satisfaction and kept a high retention rate. Additionally, over the course of simulation, we adjusted the fare per mile amount in an effort to improve our break-even load factor. A lower break-even load factor means that we would need to fill fewer seats to cover our expenses and in turn increase our profits. The most we increased it by at any time was only 3 cents, and we did that twice. In quarter 3, we saw our gross revenues drop, our cumulative and regular net profits increase, as well as our load factor. In quarter 5, we once again saw our gross revenues drop, but our net profits spiked, and our load factor decreased, and our cumulative net profits rose. The most we decreased it by at any time was only 2 cents, and we did that 4 times, each time with varying degrees of success in the aforementioned categories. Another thing we did was that we increased promotion spending to stimulate demand. We noticed early on that our net profits were fine, but our revenues left something to be desired. In an attempt to turn the tide, we increased the amount we were spending on promotion, operating under the guise that more advertisements would result in more people on our flights, resulting in more money in our pockets. In quarter 5, we added baggage and seat selection fees in an attempt to increase additional revenue. Throughout most of the simulation, we maintained level 2 maintenance. When it came time to make decisions for quarter 8, we had an issue and we received a fine due to improper maintenance on one of our aircraft. Because we care about the safety of our passengers and have seen how this affected our far inferior counterpart, Boeing, we decided to bite the cost of upgrading our maintenance level, incurring an additional $1,500 per aircraft. Focusing on our key decisions, I believe our best move-in decision was keeping our fleet size small and deciding to stake out a position as a reliable, friendly regional airline, only operating in Region 3. This really set the tone for the rest of our simulation. In the early quarters, we disposed of one of our aircraft to reduce excess capacity. We were bleeding money on flights that weren't being booked, so we cut some of the fat and moved forward. Doing this kept our costs lower, which allowed us to allocate money to other areas of our business. We were satisfied with our position, and we felt we filled our niche well. We lowered our fares early, our starting point in quarter 0 at 39 cents fare per mile, dropping down to 36 in quarter 2 to improve load factor. We also entered the cargo space. When faced with the decision to invest in a website for direct bookings of our flights, we jumped at the opportunity. We wanted to provide easier access for our consumers and hoped this decision would fill more seats. Again, in quarter 5, we introduced baggage and seat fees for additional revenue. This worked to an extent for us. It most certainly didn't hurt. Another key decision we made that we felt really boosted our business was increasing the marketing spending significantly over time, as well as upgrading our maintenance level to level 3 later on to improve reliability. Reliability is a strong suit of ours and a point of pride for our company. We understood that we are more of an economic option for consumers, akin to that of maybe a more niche, more regional Southwest. And we wanted our passengers to enjoy their travel experience as much as they could while on a budget. We also didn't want any additional issues with the FFA. Thanks, guys.